So how do you know when you're financially ready to start investing? When you're ready to take that risk. When you're ready to see, it's like when you see that the risks that you've been taking are not going to get you where you want to go. And it's time to try something different. You have to learn everything you can learn. Know your why. Know what your values are when it comes to investing, and know your risk tolerance. 1, 2, and 3 in the 7 steps to building resilient wealth. Go on the site, get the rest of them, and fill that out. And that will help you to be ready to take those next steps.
Be the change you want to see. Make a difference by giving your money a purpose, a mission to do good. Welcome to Money with Mission, where we show you how to create passive income so that you have options for how to work and how to live your life while leaving a legacy of positive social impact.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Money with Mission. Today we're going to do some questions from some listeners. I actually sent out an email to some listeners who've actually been quite active and asked them to send in the questions they have. And I was very general, so they sent in a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions about a lot of different things. And today I'm going to tackle things related to learning. Remember, we have that LIVE platform, the LIVE method. They have that LIVE method that we use: learn, invest, value your time, and enjoy your life. So we're on the learn. The last podcast you've had with me where I was just talking to myself, running my mouth, we were talking about learning different things, okay? So today the questions are centered around learning. And I think I'm going to do maybe 2 questions. Let's see how long it takes. I don't want to keep you tied up too long. Let's put 3 questions together. So guys, we're going to go through a few questions here. So let's start with, how do you know when you're financially ready to start investing? Where is the best place to start investing if you're nervous? And how do you know if you're picking the right thing to invest in? All right, you guys, every single one of these things is related to learning before you start investing. The way we look at it here at Money with Mission is live, learn, invest, value your time, and enjoy your life. All of these are step 1, learning. So what do I need to learn to be able to do these things? How do I know? So if you can go onto our site and look up 7 steps to building resilient wealth. All of these things are going to be there, and there's a little workbook that helps you work through these things. We're going to talk about a few of them, okay? Step 1, choosing your why. What do you want investing to do for you? Why are you doing it? If you just start putting your money in things without a thought as to what you're working to accomplish, when things get ugly, if you're decided you're going to invest in stocks and the stock market starts going down, you start to get all panicky. You don't know what to do. You sell, you buy. What do I do? What do I do? If you go back to your why, what am I trying to do here? Am I working to build up money so that I can pull it out and buy something that's going to give me cash flow now? Is this my long-term plan? This money stays in there until I become of that government age to retire? What is the plan? Why did you choose that thing? We're not even looking at a particular thing. Your overall determination of what you want your investing to do. It's like, I want to live a better life. Why? Why do you want to live a better life? What is that going to do for you? I want my children to have a better life. Why? What does that do for you? Keep going down. My mentors have said 7 steps down into the why. Why is that important for you? Every single thing. So your core beliefs will define everything you do in your life, including your investing. So having that great reason to create wealth will make every day less of a struggle and help keep you motivated. Just remember that. Know your why. Okay? That's number 1 on that one. You want to also look at in determining your investing values. Decision-making is imperfect, okay? But if you decide, I want every investment that I make to make the earth a better place. I want every investment that I make to improve a neighborhood somewhere. I don't want any of my investments to make someone's life harder. So you kind of look at those things. What's important to you? What are your values? So what does your money stand for? At Money with Mission, we want to leverage every dollar that is invested. If you work with us, every dollar you invest is going to improve communities, have a positive social impact. We have decided to do business. This is one of our core values, including loyalty, transparency, honesty, and making a difference. We want relationships for life, and we want just to have a great feeling about everything we do. So these are the things we thought of at Money with Mission when we determined our investing values and how we decided we're going to do business. That's a key thing. And I don't think many of us think about our investing as a business. Think of it as another piece of you, whatever your core business is. You're a surgeon, you're a lawyer, you're an accountant. That's your core business, and your investing may be a side business for you for now, but it is a business. So I want you to think about that and what are your values in that business. Does that make sense? And all of this stuff is going to help you get to these questions. How do I know where's the best place to start investing? What's your values? How do you know if you're picking the right thing to invest in? What are your values? What's your why? Okay, we're going to get to that other one. How do you know when you're financially ready to start investing? Risk tolerance. So that's another thing you want to really look at. What's your risk tolerance? How much money can you stand to lose? Every investment is not going to win, right? Every investment is not going to win. Just write it down right now. You do your best, you make mistakes, you figure out what happened, you move on. Okay, but how much can you stand to lose? Merrill Lynch did a research that showed that women take less risks with investing compared to men. We're more likely to save our money, put it in a bank, put it in a CD, than to invest it. Investing is to reap a return, and we do think saving is going to reap us a return because we're looking at that interest rate that's going to be added to the money that we actually have in that savings account, right? In actuality, if you really look at things, money sitting in a savings account is losing. Interest rates are now, I was looking at something where you could get a high yield interest rate and you can get it at like 5% or something. And that's not very common, right? What's inflation? I know they say inflation's at 2%, but we all can feel that inflation is higher than that. If inflation is higher than the interest rate you're making on your savings account or wherever you've got your money saved in, you are losing. You're losing whatever that spread is. And to make you a little bit more irritated about the whole thing, the bank is making way more money on your money than you are. If they're paying whatever interest rate they're paying you, they are making at least 10 times that by using your money and loaning it out for other things. And 10 times is not anywhere close to what they're making. It is significantly more than that. That makes me irritated on a regular basis. So we can go into that another time. You want to know your risk tolerance and just know that saving money in an account, in a bank account, in a CD, in a money market is actually losing money. So why are we afraid? Why do we have that fear of putting our money into an investment? Because you can actually see the loss. You see that, oh, that stock went down. Wow, that crypto Bitcoin is going down. Wow, that house is now worth less than it was when I bought it. These are things that are really tangible and you can really look at it and see it. So you feel it more. But when you look at your bank account and you know what's going on for real, you will feel the same. You are losing money every day. That money is sitting in that bank account. Just let that sit with you for a little bit. Okay, so how do you know when you're financially ready to start investing? When you're ready to take that risk. When you're ready to see, it's like when you see that the risks that you've been taking are not going to get you where you want to go. And it's time to try something different. You have to learn everything you can learn. Know your why. Know what your values are when it comes to investing. And know your risk tolerance. 1, 2, and 3 in the 7 steps to building resilient wealth. Go on the site, get the rest of them, and fill that out. And that will help you to be ready to take those next steps. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. But if you have questions, we'll have where you can send them in the show notes. And we're going to be doing this intermittently, just answering your questions, okay? So send them in and we'll get to them. Promise. Thanks so much. Hit subscribe so I know you're paying attention. You're out there. I really appreciate it, you guys. Take care. Talk to you soon.
You've been listening to Money with Mission. There are projects happening right now where you can have a great financial return while positively affecting the lives of others. To learn more about our opportunities, go to moneywithmission.com.